What's happening in the Highlands? Earlier this month, hundreds of neighbors reached a boiling point with crime, street racing, and noise overtaking their quality of life.
In tonight's WDRB Investigates, Lindsay Allen went out to the Bar District to show us what neighbors are so upset over and the plan from city leadership to fix it.
This is what the weekends look like on Bardstown Road. Loud, wild, and at times dangerous. This is what a neighbor who wants to remain anonymous captured on security cameras in front of the bars on the 900 block. It was a winter Tuesday night. A fight in the street escalates to gunshots fired. Neighbors say in recent months it's become an all too common occurrence. In the early morning hours of July 31st, 3 people were shot near Bardstown Road and Bonnie Castle Avenue.
Yeah, this is the bullet came through here.
1 man died.
I had gunshots 40 feet from where I sleep.
Because of the violence, some neighbors too fearful to show their faces on camera.
People's heads on swivel these days around here, and it's just because that they don't feel as safe.
More security footage provided to WDRB captures cars being broken into and suspicious meetups right on the sidewalk. But it's not just the violence that has neighbors fed up. It's also the street racing and burnouts, which we witnessed. On a Friday night, our cameras captured this group of motorcycles overtaking the street. Some telling us, though, they've seen nights where as many as 30 to 50 motorcyclists racing in packs. And then there's the late night noise, from revving engines to loud music.
A lot of little small issues that build up for the quality of life for the folks that live here.
I hear you. It's unacceptable, and we're taking action.
We asked Mayor Craig Greenberg what the city is doing to address all the problems in the Highlands.
We've talked to LMPD about doing more to crack down on behavior that's totally unacceptable.
It's all these up-and-comers.
5th Division Night Shift Lieutenant Rob King held a meeting recently with some of the bars.
Basically putting the bars on notice that, look, the news is here, the people are upset, that you all need to start being good neighbors.
The division will start using a golf cart to patrol alleys where a police car can't maneuver and is trying to make officers more visible. We saw some of those efforts.
We have come out to Bardstown Road 2 weekends in a row trying to capture some of the chaos that neighbors have described to us. And tonight, we have seen much more of a police presence, both on foot and in cars, than what we saw last weekend.
LMPD also just trained its officers to start issuing noise citations to individuals. It's $100 for the first offense and more thereafter.
Loud music coming from motorcycles, excessive revving on motorcycles.
That's in addition to the city rolling out a zero tolerance policy for noise violations at bars, a $2,500 fine for the first offense.
And I expect ABC to handle the bars and the restaurants, and we can handle everything outside.
Do you support closing bars earlier, as been suggested?
I'm definitely open-minded to that. We need to look at all options.
District 8 Metro Councilman Ben Reno Weber says Metro Council will consider revisiting an ordinance mandating bars close earlier at 2 a.m. instead of 4, something that didn't pass 2 years ago.
I believe this needs to be one potential possibility in a broader strategy that's about the thing that we are really focused on, which is the level of community violence.
But his Republican opponent in the November election doesn't think all bars should be forced to lose revenue.
But I don't think it should be carte blanche for all. I think we need to have different types of permits based on their history and success as a business.
Lieutenant King says some of the recent violence stems from food trucks and restaurants who continue to operate after the bars close.
Even the bar closes at 2, the food trucks stay here late. So folks, when they leave the bars, they're still hanging around.
As the city considers what steps to take next, neighbors are anxious for change, wanting their peace of mind and peaceful neighborhood back.
And I think people now are just fed up, and we don't want any more talk, we want action.
With photographer Frank Stamper, I'm Lindsay Allen, WDRB News.